Hey, what's going on, everybody? Fulcrum here. So it's been just a little over a month now since Worlds. I'm a little bit behind on getting this video out, but today I wanted to basically just talk about my experience at the event and also include as many pictures as I can. So get ready for all my pictures from the event and some that other people took as well. But today I have a gameplay here from about a month or so ago from Squad Battle where I go on a rampage, and I just wanted to have something kind of running in the back of this one. So that's what you're going to be seeing today. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. So on Thursday, took off on Thursday at about noon from Charlotte. Drove over to the airport. It's pretty smooth. It's a 5.5 hour flight from Charlotte to Seattle. So I landed in Seattle and met Only Use a Frag, who was there at the airport still. He had landed just a little bit earlier and decided to hang around a little bit, kind of wait for me to land, which was really useful because he knew how to get directly to the Seattle link rail. So we took the Seattle link rail from the airport back to downtown Seattle. It's much cheaper than taking an Uber. I think it was only like $250 for a Seattle link rail ticket. So that was pretty cool. After that, we pretty much just went by the Airbnb, dropped off our luggage, and then met the team out at a restaurant and had some food and drinks. Just kind of chilled out for a little bit. Called it a night pretty early on Thursday. Friday morning, woke up pretty early to get down to the venue. I did actually end up staying with Beast on that Thursday night, just because we didn't have our air mattress ready at the Airbnb yet. So me and Beast woke up pretty early to get down to the venue. It was a little bit of a drive from Beast's place, but we still got there pretty early. And first walking in was really cool. The Halo music playing in that entrance hall, and just the whole vibe of the arena was really strong. Of course, as soon as I walked in, started to meet people that I already knew, which was very cool. That whole first day was really awesome. I did get to go over to the community stage for a little bit and watch Hidden Xperia's first showcase, if you will, over there on the community stage. So that was really fun. But for some reason, about halfway through Friday, I really started to not feel too hot. So I made the decision to go back to the Airbnb and call it a night early on that first day. I knew we had the FFA the next day coming up, so I really wanted to be 100% for that and just the event in general. So decided to call it a night on Friday a little bit early. So Saturday was a great day, really big day on Saturday. Woke up early, feeling really good. I felt like the sickness had totally left me. I was feeling great and excited for the FFA that day. So we went down to the venue pretty early, received the 10th anniversary HCS shirt that day. Absolutely love those shirts. I'm actually wearing it right now. Very comfortable shirts. Love them a lot. So for the FFA, I realized I was going to have to rent a headset. I brought a wireless headset with me to the event, and unfortunately, those just aren't going to be able to work with the FFA. So I ended up renting a headset, which was fine. I was able to use the mix amp for the first time. I'd never used a mix amp before, so that was pretty good. And we got over to the FFA station pretty early to start warming up that day. We really wanted to get warmed up and ready. So we went ahead over to the FFA station pretty much as soon as we got there. Started warming up with all the Mythic guys. Shio was over there warming up with us for a little bit. And the FFA started shortly after that. We all competed. All the Mythic guys competed. I was knocked out in round 2 along with Quick Fuse and C4. I just barely missed the round 3. Beast was able to make it the farthest in the FFA this year, so congrats to Beast on that. He made it another round farther than we did. And after the FFA, we just watched awesome Halo, did stuff around the event. There was so much to do at the event. The food there was honestly, it's kind of what you would expect with venue food, but there was some pretty surprising choices there. Some good stuff. So Saturday was great, awesome day. And then Saturday evening, SSG had teased their after party that they were going to be doing. So Mythic decided that we were going to have an after party that would follow up the SSG after party, and that proved to be a really good idea. But before we get to that, I want to talk about the SSG after party. So concluding the games on Saturday, SSG had a really cool after party at GameWorks, it was called. It's basically just a massive arcade with a bar area in there. And what I was most excited about was the fact that they had Fire Team Raven there. So me and Only Use a Frag got to play Fire Team Raven. Unfortunately, I didn't get any update on my waypoint profile for that, but it was still fun to get to play that. The line for drinks was pretty insane. I had to wait for like an hour and a half at one point for a drink, which I ended up regretting, but it was a great night. And following that, we went over to the Mythic after party that we were holding at Spin. Spin is basically just like a ping pong bar, which was very cool. They had like 20 ping pong tables at least. So everybody came down to Spin. We had the place at capacity. It was just a really awesome night. Met Omniscient Wolf. The amount I wish I could remember all the people that I met. It was honestly overwhelming in the best way, but just an incredible night. Thank you to everybody that came out. Big thank you to Quick Fuse for kind of organizing that whole thing with Spin, renting the tables. He did an incredible job there. And yeah, just thanks to everybody. So moving on to Sunday, the final day of the event. Basically, Sunday was just all Halo. We secured like a 6th row spot up in the front of the audience pretty early that day, and we were there pretty much the entire day. Absolutely incredible Halo played. Some of the best Halo I've ever seen. Personally, I will say my favorite series to watch, as far as for just the Halo itself goes, was the Phase and Pure series. That was absolutely lights out. That Strongholds on Recharge was something else. The amount of energy in the room that entire day was unreal. So great day on Sunday. Some of the best Halo I've ever seen played. Congrats to SSG on another win. They absolutely deserve that. They were looking unbeatable there at the end of the finals. So they're an incredible team. Huge shout out to them and Coach Elamite for another win for him. But yeah, Saturday was all Halo. After the Halo had concluded, HCS teased that there was going to be a HCS after party at Still Liquor. So we went back to the Airbnb, chilled there for a little bit, and then headed over to Still Liquor. It was a great night. People started showing up, and that place ended up getting packed out too. The other 3 Mythic guys went back to the Airbnb early because they had like early AM flights. So I pretty much chilled at Still Liquor by myself and, everyone else that was there for the rest of the night. So that was a really fun night. Got to talk to a ton of HCS people. Everybody was just super cool. Really good conversations. Just chill stuff. So that was a great night. Had a really good time. Walked back to the Airbnb with Will and Ashley from HCS Pro Talk because we were actually staying in the same building. So that was nice to be able to walk back to the Airbnb with somebody and not have to do that alone. So that was Sunday night. Just had an absolutely incredible time. That was pretty much the end of the event. Everybody was going back to, take off for their flights the next day. So a little bit bittersweet walking home that night, but it's just absolutely incredible event. Monday wasn't too eventful. Me and Kelly, everybody had really early flights except for me and Kelly. So we packed up and went over to the airport, chilled at the airport for a little bit before my flight, and just thought about the whole event, how awesome it was. But thank you so much to everybody that came up and talked. If we got a picture or if we didn't, hopefully next year I'm going to really try and get more pictures with people. That just wasn't really my main focus. Usually I really like to just come up and talk to somebody, and then after I'm done talking, after I walked away, I'll think about, oh, I should have got a picture. But that's going to be about it for today's video, everybody. I don't want to ramble on too long here. I know it's already gone a little bit longer than I wanted to. But if you've listened to me talk this long, thank you so much. I know this was a bit long-winded, but I really wanted to get this video out because this event meant a lot. So again, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to stay tuned in for the channel here. We got a lot of great stuff coming. Hit the subscribe and like button if you enjoy what you're seeing here. And be sure to comment down below. Let me know if you went to Worlds. If you are planning on it next year, let me know down below. I definitely am. I'm going to go to as many events as possible. But that's going to be about it for today, everybody. Thank you all so much again, and have a great day. Peace out.